Let's now have a look at highlights from the game at the Parade, Norwood versus Sturt. Your commentators are Mick Kingley and Bruce Nyland.
The back does so now. Boots down towards centre wing. He's looking for Michael Graham, and Graham's made good position and marks on his chest. In the centre of the ground. Comes across towards the outer side half forward. Chance there for Wiseman with pace and strength. Lines him up from 35 metres out and puts it straight through the centre. That was good play by the new centre half forward for Double Blues.
Wiseman off the ground. That looked to be a throw. Got it towards Smith. Smith threaded the hand pass out there towards Darrington. Darrington with a long hand pass to the brilliant running Craig. Craig short. Found Hollis. Hollis didn't find the ball. Gets under the left boot. Snaps from the forward pocket. That looks to be home. And that's a goal there to Hollis. Fires the hand pass the way there of 43. That's a new player in Andrew Aish.
Doward up high, near to the back of Spill. Bumps it ahead again. Now's a chance for McGarry to relieve the pressure. He's well tackled too. Was picked up by Leonard. Leonard across the flyers. Good football by the Blues. He goes into centre half foot for Wiseman. None of the players can read the bounce or the flight of the ball. Hollis gets front position, gets away from Dunstan, lines it up with his left foot. It's on its way, and it's a good-looking kick from Hollis. That's his second, and the third to the Double Blues.
It's pretty fit. Towards Woodcock has time, gets under the left boot, high right down into the teeth of goals. Over the top there was Sims, tapped away there towards Turnbull. Turnbull snaps under the right boot, and there's Norwood's first goal for the match.
Button using his body to wedge under the ball. It goes towards Adler. Clean bowls him as the ball goes between his legs, but it's picked up by the loose or left-footed Woodcock, and he's banged it through. He doesn't miss many from that distance, and he's put it straight through for Norwood's second goal. So the margin now is 3 points.
Neither can get the clear tap out. Taken by Turnbull. Best of field so far. Back towards Fosdyke. Back again to Turnbull. High towards Button. Strength and superior position. Has taken the mark well out in front of the eyes. About 30 metres out from goal. Pretty well straight in front. And shouldn't have much difficulty in posting Norwood's third goal. Welcome comeback by Neil Button. Probably along with Rick Davies. Best two ruckmen the last 10 years here in South Australia. Button setting himself. Beautiful balance. Great kick. That's a major score there to Neil Button. By O'Connor. Colasanti, front position. Down towards Fosdyke onto his left boot. That's his first kick for the game. Down towards the forward pocket. Oh, Button just like a rover. Onto the left boot, onto the right boot. Eventually got the snap away. Finding Adler. Adler has marked the ball about 20 metres straight up in front of goals.
As we wait for Dunstan, he goes short. Finds Nicholson. Nicholson boots towards the half-back flank. Michael Ace diving through. That can take a beautiful moment.
Heinrich gets the hand pass away. Not a good one towards Smith. In turn there to... couldn't pick up that player. Sims in possession. Taken off him by Jenkins towards Thomas. Brilliant hand pass finding Menzel. Menzel with time and space. There's the kick on its way. We're right behind that. And that's a goal to Norwood. Good football by Norwood.
Picked up by Norwood's Bell. Bell relieves the pressure for the Blues down towards the half-forward line. And the Blues the Redlegs go back into attack again through Adler. Long penetrating kick. Looking for Button in the goal. Button, there go the big arms. He scored it. There's Comp's kick. Craig up high. Great mark. Taps the ball ahead of him. He's a left footer under pressure. Gets the ball towards Hargrave. Peter Hargrave lines him up. Goes right across the face of goals. And my goodness, where there's some body being used in this football match. The Stemper unloaded Darrington. But
for O'Connor. Colasanti. Clever tap down. Right down the throat there of Danny Jenkins. Clear on the half-back line. Up towards centre wing. Went straight through the hands there of Heinrich. Gathered immaculately there by Craig. His hand pass is a bad one. Picked up by Sorotsky. Taken away there by Turnbull. Turnbull towards centre half forward. Setting himself again. Neil Button. He's going to relieve from centre half back. And down centre field. Over the top was Turnbull. He shouldn't have been flying there. The player should have marked the ball there. Was Artfield. Ex-North Adelaide player. Wide to the half-forward line. There's the leading Button, but straight through the hands again. Button still has the opportunity to get back on the ball. Does so. Gets under the right boot from the forward pocket. And has he drilled that one? Yes, he has. And that's a great goal to Neil Button. He's very pleased with that. And so are the Norwood supporters. They're 10 goals, 9, leading Sturt 4 goals, 3.
Heinrich emerges from the shadows of the grandstand. Boots in towards centre half. Here there's Stemper. Stemper's been paid the mark high over the top of Neil Cruck.
Just the kick from Walk. Down towards the half-forward line for Sturt, and a high mark there to Graham Reid.
Ball's hit forward by Spool. Menzel's there, so too is Craig. Now it's Leonard streaking through the half-forward. He goes short, looking for Hargraves, and Hargraves has taken a great mark in that right forward pocket, and he's certainly come to life in this third quarter. Super football by the Blues in the first 10 minutes of this third term. Remember, they trailed by 42 points and they've reduced that to 24. Hargrave, a very acute angle, almost on the boundary line. 30 metres out, has kicked 2 in this quarter. It's on its way there over the goal umpire's head. That's a super kick from Hargraves, and good football by the Double Blues.
Eddie Fry, an elegant footballer for Sturt, can't get the good bounce, gets it towards Walk, but the umpire said that he was holding the ball too long, and a free kick is going the way of Danny Jenkins. He plays on quickly, finding Turnbull, being quiet in this quarter, sets himself 40 metres out from goal, looks straight, we're right behind it. Yes, he's drilled the centre. A great goal there by Turnbull, taking Norwood on to 11 goals 9, leading Sturt 9 goals 4.
Almost on the true centre-half forward position. Got Ace short. Ace is taken on by Klomp. Walk. Clever hand pass, and the Blues are out of trouble again as they relieve the pressure down towards centre wing. Good mark by Heinrich. That'll be paid.
Eddie Fry's got margarine on the fingers. Went through his hands. Ball at centre field. Oh, a brilliant mark taken by Craig. Plays on quickly. That's better football by the Blues. Towards Spiel, been a good player for Sturt, high and deep in towards a full forward position, through the hands there of Bell, and through for a minor score there to Sturt, taking them along to 9 goals 7, trailing Norwood 12 goals 9. Towards Turnbull, taken by Wilson. Wilson tackled by Thomas, off the ground. Fry, back to Wilson, wheels around onto the left boot, works it down towards the half-forward line. Taken beautifully there by Reid. He runs his full quota, gets back onto that right boot. He's run about 40, 50 metres. There's the kick on its way right deep into the full forward line. Has he put it through? I don't think it's been touched. It hasn't been touched. That's a major. It's a magnificent effort there by Reid. And now Sturt right in the thick of things again here at Norwood Oval. 11-6 trailing Norwood, 12-9.
Big Hugo on a great mark. Should have been paid to Spiel. Hit his hands solid. Did not move until it was knocked out later, but wasn't paid, so we can't do much about that. Turnbull again with a clever hand pass to Aish. Good football. Aish will tackle Michael Graham. That squares up for the marquee. The flash came from the side.
Oh, played on by Turnbull, and Wilson certainly put Sturt under pressure here. Turnbull breaking clear. Can Klopp get him? Yes, he did at the last moment. Picked up by Menzel. Onto the right boot. High, and that's a major. And you can put that down to Ray Wilson's mistake. That's a shocking mistake by Wilson.
Hugo wins the tap towards Menzel. Menzel comes through the centre of the ground like a rocket. A long, penetrating screw punt. It travels 60 metres. Buttons underneath. A great mark.
Tackled strongly. Jenkins, courage, picked up there by Fredericks. Across there to Craig. Across and turn to Leonard. Leonard deep into the full forward position. Setting himself there was Hollis, but the ball went straight through all of the players there. There's a player appealing for it. Steph was good that he touched it, but it's definitely a goal, says the goal umpire. And
there he is again, Mr. Matching himself, Turnbull. Goes out wide, looking for Roger Woodcock. He's got front position. Walk too late on the scene, and the mark's taken by Woodcock. Skip 2, goes on with his left foot. Good-looking kick. It's over the goal umpire's head, and that's goal number 3 to Roger Woodcock. And Norwood are back in front by 3 points.
Still went the way there of Wilson, back to Derrington, to Wiseman, too slow, Wiseman. Oh, brilliant tap off the ground from Hargraves to Leonard, and is this a major score? If it is, it may turn the tide. Yes, it is. That's a brilliant goal by the Double Blues.
Brings the ball back in towards the full forward position. Good body work used by Hill, but a great mark over the top by Adler. It's not Adler, it's been paid. It was Brenton Hartsfield who's been shifted to full forward. Hill was using his body, pushing back on him, but the spring was superb by Hartsfield. Hasn't been a dominating player by any stretch of the imagination, but what a goal this would be. If he kicks it, and he should, at the 11-minute mark of this last quarter, Norwood will be 1 point in front. The ball's on its way. The goal umpire doesn't move, and it's straight through the centre by Hartsfield. His first goal. Ball comes towards Michael Graham. He's loose, hooks it back. The goal square's vacant. Heinrich waits. It sits up for him. He's going to be under plenty of pressure. Can he get round? He dummies a hand pass. Clever football. Bangs it through. Great stuff, Phil Heinrich. And the Blues hits the front by 5 points, and that's the second goal to young Phil Heinrich.
Finds Hartfield. Hartfield right down to the full forward, or the half-forward line for Norwood. There's Jenkins, got the hand pass there to Menzel. Menzel steadies, 30 metres out from goal. There's the kick on its way. The crowd going berserk behind the goals there. And that's a major score to Gary Menzel.
Cross it goes to Aish. Aish a long kick in towards centre-half forward. One to the defensive players. A good mark taken by Hartfield again. Well, this is it. This is a kick that Hartfield badly wants. 1 goal the difference. 28 minutes of play have gone. Hartfield has 2. Looks for 3. 30 metres out, dead in front. Oh, it's a shocker. Out of bounds on the full. Goal. Tired a little bit in the second half. They're still constructive. Dalwood short, finds him. Second grab. Oh, a little bit of pressure. A little bit tired players now. Only about 20 metres. It might have been a 15-metre penalty involved there too, because it's brought him right up almost the edge of the goal square. Only 20 metres out from goal with that 15-metre penalty. Dalwood yet to score. 1 goal still the difference. Almost up to 30 minutes. Grant Dalwood pushed it, but still got it through. That's locked up the scores here at the Norwood Oval.
There's the bounce down. Colasanti, 1 point to win the game. No, it didn't. The final analysis was a draw here at the Norwood Oval. Norwood 19-11, 125, tying with Sturt 19-11. It's been a magnificent game here at the Norwood Oval, and let's hope this is just an example of things to come for the 1981